All right, then I'm gonna get started. Thanks for joining me for the effective meeting management workshop for the student organization summer workshop series. I'm Sebastian Solis Felix, and I am the coordinator for the Student Connection Community Office at the West Campus. I oversee clubs and organizations here at the West Campus, and with me, I got the rest of the team. So Christopher, Hannah, and Alex from Tempe, and Rhodes from downtown. Let's get started. So the agenda for today, we're going to talk about marketing, how to get the word out about your meeting, tips for effective meeting management, and future workshops. If you didn't go to the past, I would say 2 workshops. We did talk about Sun Devil Sync and Canva, but these are great places to make marketing for your meetings and a great place to post this marketing and get the word out about your meeting. But when I'm making marketing for meetings, you want to make sure it's clear and effective. Make sure it stands out, and you can put you can make flyers, print them out, put them up on bulletin boards around campus. You can table with them. You can post it on social media, and even post on Sun Devil Sync. And I would say not a lot of clubs. I would say a lot of clubs put their meetings in Sun Devil Sync, but many clubs don't think it's very effective. It really is. When students are bored, they can just log on there, check Sun Devil Sync, filter it out, and find your meeting. So it's very effective. We can also share your posters if you want to follow us on Instagram. We do share on our stories, and it gets the word out as well, just because we do have a big following. So this this helps a lot. I'm gonna leave this up for like 10 seconds. Cool. So I would say before one of your meetings begins, I would basically come together as a team and establish objectives, goals, and agenda. Make sure you plan these meetings to take place where it's convenient for everyone to show up and participate. Before a meeting, you'd want to run through the presentation and slides, make sure everything is good to be run smoothly. And yeah, just be welcoming. I've been to multiple club meetings. The leadership team stands by the door, welcomes the students, and then they make sure that everyone's feeling welcome, so that they feel safe to come back next time. For meeting time, I would say always do introductions at the beginning. You'll have a new member every single meeting, I would say, for the most part, but just do introductions every single time, just because it is good to know faces and build those connections. And yeah, just do introductions as an exec team and let them know your role in the club, and have the general members introduce themselves. What I like doing is when introducing myself, major, year, and fun fact. When beginning your meeting, you want to let general members know your expectations and the purpose for the club. I think if they don't know their purpose, then what's the point of coming to your meetings? Next, I would say break the ice, make everyone feel comfortable with an icebreaker or two. I use a couple of examples, such as 2 truths and a lie. That one is very easy to do. People bingo, where you go around and learn fun facts about people by bingo and a game name. And then continue your meeting with your general topic. After that's done, the business is done, I would say have like an open floor if you still have time in your reserved room. And yeah, just keep the members engaged and make sure you build these connections with them so that they can come back for the following meetings. And I would like to say that like every leader and club has their own presentation style, so make adjustments. Like you don't have to go based off of this. Every club's different. There's different topics, so just make adjustments to whatever you need. Some tips, I would say at each meeting, check in members on the Campus Labs app. That's a great way to know to basically get an idea of who's coming to your meetings. You will get their emails, and you can add them to the email list if you have an email list. And it's an effective way of just letting new members know there's meetings coming up and sending out events and meetings. Yeah. Another tip is to start on time and end on time. If your meetings are on a Friday afternoon, no one's gonna want to spend more time than they have to, unless they're very committed. But yeah, I would say plan meetings with variety. Make sure every meeting's a little different. If it's the same every single time, I would say people can get a little bored. Um, Promote meetings and events in advance towards the end of your meeting. Make sure people know what's going on for the future. Make sure they know your social media so you can keep them updated on there as well. And just be open to feedback just because leaders never stop growing. So I think if we're open to feedback, we can continue growing the club and make sure it's running effectively. And I would say meet as a team / board post general meeting just because you can talk and discuss on what went well, what went wrong, and how you can better the club. And always remember that an effective and fun meeting will attract new members and retain current members.